The first high-effort custom stage that comes from the Tin Gaming Discord server, yeah, no intro by the way, Super Bell Subway by Nintoni. This looks pretty good. Pretty good. And the subway is down here, and it does move underneath the stage. It moves back and forth. I assume kind of acts like the Randall Cloud from Yoshi's Story. Oh, look at that. See, it saves you. This is the stage in action, people. This is how it works. We have 2/3 Hyrule Temple by Samaro. So they fixed Temple, basically. The problem with Temple is that you're just down here the whole time. Like, okay, yeah, it's real fun. It's a fight club. No, it's not. Here we have Sundrive City. This is by Tree. That's a really good looking city over there. And if you don't know, this comes from a game called Brawlhalla, which I've only played a little bit of. I'm not really a fan of the game because I only play good video games, like Pikmin 1 for the GameCube. Let's take it all in here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. You can bounce right off the there. You're dead. It leads to interesting moments. That's how you make a good stage, you know. And this layout, yeah, it comes right from Brawlhalla. But if you got to pick a Brawlhalla stage, you're going to pick the best Brawlhalla stage probably in the whole game of Brawlhalla. Here's an interesting stage here from Sebas. No such thing as a Nintendo. Okay, so there is some history to this stage. This actually comes from, look at that. Look how detailed Mario is there. He looks like a cookie. Look at that. I could imagine buying this at the mall. You know, that actually looks really good. I would eat that. That really looks like a cookie. Like I can smell the frosting on that. It's so flat too and crispy, I can taste it. Anywho, this comes from back in the day where Nintendo, everybody called every video game system a Nintendo. It was synonymous with video games. Now that can cause a problem for you. Because back then, based on copyright law, if the public refers to an item as a name, it becomes public domain. That means anybody can use the name Nintendo. Just like how in 2017, everybody says Google. You know, you Google something. You Google things to look up. You Google a tutorial. You Google like how to tie your shoes. You Google favorite colors in the alphabet, stuff like that. And back then, they actually had to hire a lawyer, Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby was, they got Nintendo out of this pickle. He came up with this campaign here. There's no such thing as a Nintendo, as a system. There's no system called a Nintendo because Nintendo made the Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, and again, this was in 1987 with Jack Kirby. And, you know, you might have already guessed that this lawyer and also this copywriter has worked in advertising, and I think he might have write a couple comics. They named Kirby, the character, the Nintendo mascot Kirby from HAL Laboratories. They named Kirby after Jack Kirby, the creator of Superman. And what's cool about this is that Nintendo, they actually lost the lawsuit. So Nintendo is a public domain name. As you can see, there's no trademark icon next to it. There should be a TM there because there's no such thing as a Nintendo. Like a Nintendo is just like anything, like a Game Boy. Like a PSP is a Game Boy. They lost that battle as well. So that's just one of those little known facts about gaming history that I think more people should know about. So thank you for listening. WW37 www.lifeisbutadream. Next up, we have Turbo Tunnel from Battletoads. This is the NES game created by Rareware. See, here's the thing. Rareware, not a company. The company is Rare Limited. They make software called Rareware. You know, if you're talking about Banjo-Kazooie, it's like, oh yeah, I love what Rareware did with Donkey Kong Country 3. Dixie's Double Trouble. Think about this. It's not called Rareware. It's just called Rare. Okay? Rare made Donkey Kong. Not Nintendo. There's no such thing as a Nintendo. We've been over this. Is that Dribble or is that Spitz? I think that might be Rash. Either way, that's a Battletoad there. They all look kind of the same. I actually prefer Battletoads over the Ninja Turtles. This did come out in arcades and for the Nintendo. Not that there's any such thing as that. But if you can see, I actually changed the characters to kind of like match. Because Greninja's like kind of a toad, and he does battle, I think. You should like the video because I did the extra effort of changing the characters to match. only for this stage. That does deserve a like. So I do enjoy this stage, and there's like bumpers, which are kind of like the walls that appear in front of you in Battletoads. And Battletoads is quite a difficult game, especially if you play it with 2 people, because I saw in the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Battletoads on the NES. Put that down! Put it down! Drop it!
2 people makes it harder because you can attack each other. They have
What the hell was that? I said
I couldn't help it. The stupid wrecking ball thing just keeps swinging side to side.
friendly fire on or something like that. The Angry Video Game Nerd unfortunately went downhill after he started making his nerd room into a green screen. Little known fact, there is no such thing as a nerd room.
Go back behind the damn couch!
Next up here we have the Dragon Ball WMA. This is from the Advanced Adventure game. Alright, let's go ahead and check it out here. This is by Yamazaru. Oh man, what's that noise? Somebody close the window! What's down here? Is this a gimmick? Whoa! I didn't expect that. Using some tech first discovered by Oliver, he's a Japanese builder, and some of Yamazaru's own flavor as well, he updated this Budokai stage, and if you touch the grass, you're out. Tethers work, but only via tether cancels. If you swing down, you're out as well. It can be played normally, and as a game mode, it uses 500 HP one stock. That'll make a swell battle, best enjoyed 1v1. I didn't just read that from Yama's description, but again, it's all about the gimmick here, because just like in Dragon Ball, when you get thrown off in the grass, that means you're out of the game, alright? That's how it works in Dragon Ball Z. Oh! Greninja can latch onto the thing. What are you doing? There's a spring, wind, and fire. Spring, wind, and fire. So you can't really get back too easily because you're dead. And it's not like you need to do stamina. You can just play this normally and play it with your friends and be like, hey, you know Dragon Ball? Let me explain the rules really quick to the stage. And they're like, no, I've seen Dragon Ball Z. I know if you touch the grass, you're out. So that's sort of that, and that's pretty cool. What if I go ahead and teleport? Next stage is Bowser's Castle, and you know we always love to show off the Bowser's Castle stages. This is by CrabGF here, and one of the more underrated builders in my opinion. There's a bunch of alternate IDs that you can select the song. You know, hey, I don't want the boss theme from Mario 2. No, I want King Bowser from Mario 3. Then you can do that. IDs expire after 3 months, okay, and the stages get automatically deleted by Nintendo, which of course there's no such thing. And the lava down here, just for decoration. So if you're a purist, then eat your fucking heart out. The platforms move across the stage, colliding in an offset pattern, as shown right here in front of you. That's neat. And again, I picked Greninja for this stage. Go ahead and give a like. Next up here we have the Oval Office from Cory in the house. It's a party every week, baby. Cory in the house. Alright, again, this is the Oval Office, which, if you're just in shared content, looking over here, like, it's just called the Oval Office. So, who do you think that is? Obama? There's still Cory in the houses at your local Walmart, I swear. They might be under the shelves, but they're in there. This is Cory. So again, if you're, oh, wow, look at, you didn't need to put all that detail in the flag, dude. Look how good that looks. This is just good. The perspective and everything. Anyway, this is Cory. This is Cory Baxter. He's the protagonist of the game. And where's the Coca-Cola button? Can I just
Enjoy your food. Good stuff. Grab one.
It would have been nice to have a Big Mac button, but I guess that wouldn't be true to the Bush era Oval Office design from Cory in the House for DS, which is still under your shelves at your local Meijer.
I'm in the house. Great American food.
Next up, we have Subworld. This is by Peaky Star, and this stage comes from
Super Mario Odyssey! Yeah! Super Mario Odyssey! Super Mario Odyssey! Super Mario Odyssey! Odyssey!
So this stage so far, I mean, look at it. It's got the perspective. It's got, look at that. Come on, look at it. Would you just look at it? And they move too. You can't, you're joking around with me. This stage is just casual enough. I like how this thing turns, right? And you might think of the opportunities up here, like, oh, some weird shenanigans is gonna happen. No, it's all about being under it. Because then you're launched this way, you're launched that way. And the whole theme here is about caves of life in Smash Brothers and how they're everywhere. But look at this. You bounce him off, boom, he's going that way. He's going way over there. That's the fun thing about
Super Mario Odyssey!
That was the last stage we're looking at today, but you can always check out future videos and past videos. Yes, it's 4 AM. What doesn't kill you does make you stranger. I made a video a while back called Inspector Gadget Destroys the Universe, and if that video doesn't get 1,000 likes, by the end of the day, I'm gonna blow up both boats.